Our speaker two, Toastmasters Sue, superpower of styling. Superpower of styling, Toastmasters Sue, 15 to 20 minutes. Over to you, nail it.
Right. Okay, it's a.m. in the morning. My wardrobe and checking my outfits. Am I still audible?
Yes,
You are breaking on the start.
Oh,
Please start again.
yes. Yeah. Let me start again. I'm so sorry. So what about now? I think I'm visible now. Okay. All right. Yep. It's a.m. in the morning, and I'm opening my wardrobe and checking my outfits. Which one to wear today to school? And I sighed and told myself that, oops, there's nothing to wear. In fact, there are lots of clothes. I mean, there are some clothes that I can wear, that I said nothing to wear, nothing at all. So my dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, have you ever find yourself in this kind of situation? And is it relatable to you as well? Yeah, kind of, right? Sometimes you just think like you have nothing to wear and you don't want to wear anything. Maybe. All right. So for me, it happened to me most of the time. So I have to think, so why? What's the reason that happened? And I found out two reasons of what happened. So before I start sharing the very first and foremost reason of the thing that happened, everyone, look at me and look at the dress that I'm wearing today. I think you can see me here. So just look at me, and how do you think about this dress? Do you think that is it good on me, or do you think it's kind of weird? So if you think it's good, please type 1 in the chat box. And if you think it's kind of weird, please type 2. Okay, let me check it out. Oh, all right. You all think like one beautiful dress. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for your compliment. All right. So yeah, I will also share how do I think about this dress? In my opinion, I kind of find it weird. Just look at it. It makes me look kind of chubby. I don't know, you can also see it or notice it here, but for me, it's, it makes me feel chubby. Actually, in real life, I don't think I'm that fat, but because of the cutting of the dress, it makes me a bit bigger than who I am. So yeah, I don't really feel satisfied about that. So maybe you might ask me, then why did you buy this dress, Sue? All right. For this dress, if I have to tell you honestly, I just bought it in the promotion season. Right? For most of the girls, we are so into the promotion. And if it is with the promotion, I thought like it would be a great amount of money. Even though I knew it is not my type, not my style, and not the dress that I usually wear. But I just bought it. And then what I did is I just put it in my wardrobe. I don't really, I'll wear it and just put it there forever. That's why there are some clothes in my wardrobe that there is nothing for me to wear, because most of the clothes are like that. I just feel regret after buying, and which we also call it as a buyer remorse, right? I think you all have some clothes in your wardrobe as well. Those kind of regret and you don't wear it anymore. So yeah, how can we solve this problem? I have to think about that, because it's like wasting a lot of things, money, and also the clothes, and you can't buy new things because your wardrobe is already full because of with those dresses that you don't actually wear. How can we solve this problem? When I think about that, one idea popped up in my mind, which is redecorating this dress. So in fashion industry, we call it as a styling. We can do some kind of styling with this one. not this look anymore, and you will see the transformed look. So in this today meeting, I'm gonna demonstrate you how we can change this dress to be the wearable version together with you all. So here, before I actually show you how I'm gonna style this one heads up is that after my speech, there's gonna be a question and answer section. So if you have any question, just feel free to drop it in the chat box. You can start asking me the question from now on here in the chat box. So at the end of the section, I will answer your questions properly. Here, one disclaimer is that I'm not an expert, but I will try my best to answer them. All right, so let's get back to the styling part. And let's dive into it. So the first one that I will be doing is that I said, I don't like this dress because it makes me look chubby, right? So when we say chubby, especially which part we have to consider. So here for the dresses, especially this arm area, it's kind of like big, you know, and then also the waist area for our girls. We have some insecurity about the waist as well. So for that, for the very first tip, what I would like to share with you all is that using a belt. Using a belt is a very good styling tip to try it on. So let's see what's the difference, what is gonna happen. Let me put on the belt here and adjust my camera a little bit for you to see me clearly here. You can see it. You know, now the waist look a little bit slimmer than before. Not a big, but a little bit, but still, you know, it make a difference here. And yep, this is one of the styling tips you can also try. So the first tip is using a belt. And then I said the arm area, I don't really like it. I really want to grab a scissors and I want to do something, but you know, I can sew it back. So I can't do it. I can't help doing that. So I have to think about another possible way to cover it up. And then I look at my wardrobe again and check which one to come up with. And I finally found this blazer in my wardrobe and I have to try it on and let's see what's the difference will be happen here. On the dress, I will just put it on simply. Hold on a second. And you can see the difference. And here there are some lizards. So I still want to show off the lizards. So I will put it out a little bit like this. And then for the left side as well, I'm gonna show the lizards. So still the dress, and then upon it, I just put the blazer. And you see the difference now. Not the chubby one anymore, but the smart, and then stylish and fashionable. You can see it clearly. All right, so this is how we can transform our dresses from the stage of that we don't really want to wear to the wearable fashion. So you can clearly see that. And if you would like to see the differences clearly, I can also show you the screenshot of me 3 stages. Okay, here the plain dress. I think you can see my screen now.
Not
you yet? Oh, yes, now you can see it now. Yeah, you can see the differences vividly. Here in the very first picture, you can see me, you know, my body look a little bit bigger. And then for the second picture, it's not bad, right? Because of the belt I used. And for the last picture, it just transformed perfectly, right? So yeah, here is the second tip. That second tip is that wearing that kind of blazer and stuff, it makes your look more formal. You can also see for the first picture, it is just for the hangout or something like that, some of the casual events. But for this one with the blazer, it just looked like a formal, you know, you can go to the meeting or the wedding, you know, anywhere. So yeah, for this look is the one that I'm gonna be wearing if we do the Toastmaster meeting outside. I'm looking forward to that day so much. All right. So yeah, of course, is that also? Not really. We have to add some accessories, of course. So very first accessories that I normally add is the watch. Yeah, of course. So for the watch, what I usually do is that I like to match my watch and a belt. So now I'm using the brown belt. I'm gonna be using the brown watch as well. So that's how I usually go, and I really like it. And maybe I will add some of my bag and stuff. For the bag, I just match with the laces from the dress. So which is like ivory color, white color, kind of the same. So for the shoes as well, I will just choose something which is like a beige color or white color. So that's how I'm gonna style my whole outfit. All right. So everyone, I am sure that you have learned some of the tips, styling tips from my demonstration. So next time, don't just put your clothes in the wardrobe. Just take them out and try some styling tips, like with a belt or with a blazer or some of the coat, jacket, anything that you want to add. It's okay. Try it, and it has a superpower, right? You have just seen it. All right. So that's the first reason, and how to solve that reason about the bio remorse. You can do styling. And now it's the time for me to share the second reason. Why do we put our clothes in a wardrobe and we feel like we have nothing to wear? The second reason is that we just match the same items repeatedly. Okay, we match the same pairs. So for example, if I wear yellow shirt with a black color pants, I just wear that yellow and black repeatedly, and then you get bored and you don't want to wear it anymore. So another styling tips is that playing with colors. You can play with colors. Don't just wear the same colors every time. So that is what I am trying these days. For me, back in the days, I used to wear like yellow and black, but now I try like yellow and dark blue, or yellow and jeans, or yellow and other color like cream color, beige color, and I just create a new look. Sometimes it might look weird, but it is worth it and it's really fun. Try it, everyone. So for our gentlemen as well, you can, if you always wear the plain shirt, so why don't you try like a striped shirt or other designs? You can do whatever you want. It's totally fine. All right, everyone. So for all of us as a speaker, dressing is really important, right? I think you accept that. So for our first impression, before I say a word, what you see is how I look and how I dress. So we have to be careful of what we are wearing. And if necessary, you can apply some styling tips and just, make you look more fashionable and stand out in front of many people. So yes, this is all that I want to share today with you all. And I share like 3 tips, if I'm not wrong. So the first one, using a belt is a very good idea. And maybe using blazer, jacket, and stuff is another good idea. So which is the second tip. And the last tip is playing with colors. And you will see it, you will find some sparkles. You can add some sparkles in your everyday life dressing styles. Okay, so next time, don't stack in front of your wardrobe and then complaining like me, there's nothing to wear. No, you don't need to do it anymore, because now you know the styling tip, so you have something to wear, everyone. All right, thank you very much. And I have to announce that it is the question and answer section. So let's see who are asking me a question. If you have any question, please feel free to put in the chat box, or if you want, you can just unmute yourself and ask me some question. So
I have a question.
Yes.
I have a
Yes,
question.
please.
Yeah, I saw that you, we need to play with colors and mix and match with all of the things that we have. So my questions would be, do you have any particular or specific things, especially if you would like to buy the clothes? Because girls probably not going to buy only one clothes, for instance. So when you're buying a clothes, in terms of specific any characters that you need, I need to buy this clothes, but I need to mix in with the accessory and with this, and it means that you need to buy the whole complete package. So yeah, so I would like to hear from your point of view.
All right, so that's a very good question. So thank you so much for asking me, Sister Aziza. Yep, for us, yeah, we are kind of like a choosy, and then we have to think about how to match with those clothes. So for me, what I usually do is that if I like this blazer, I just bought it first. And then later on, I just stand in front of my wardrobe and check which one to match and how to do styling stuff. Yeah, back in the days, I usually done something is that something wrongly is that I just think about when I buy something, some pants or some tops, I just think, oh, which one to pair? And is it really the color that I need or something like that? And then I just thought like, oh, there is no color to match with that top. And I just put it back. Right now, what I realize is that that's a very wrong idea, because if you like something, just bought it first. And then you can stand up in front of your wardrobe and you can do some styling with anything that you have. And also the same goes to the accessories as well. So yeah, I think I answer your question.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Sister Sue. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your question as well. All right. Other questions from our audiences? Any more questions?
Opa JJ, it's okay if you would like to ask. It seems that you would like to ask something, but you just keep on moving.
Yeah, I have a different idea. So this is not going to be a question, but this may be a argument, but I don't like to go to the argument, but I'd like to discuss. So in my point of view, or my opinion on clothes or clothing, is to cover your body so that you can keep your temperature and to cope with the environment. So that is all. But why I'm wearing this white shirt and this jacket is because it's kind of make in this society, in this timeline, it makes us look comfortable with this shirt and white shirt, jacket. That's why I'm wearing this. But my opinion on clothes is to keep your body temperature warm to cope with the environment. That's all. So what do you have any different perspective or different idea on that? So
yeah, I have to say that I see eye to eye with you, Opa JJ. Yes, for you, as you're living in the country, which is kind of cool, so you have to keep your body temperature, right? So for our country, it's kind of like a hot one. So yeah, the same applies to us as well. We prefer something which is which doesn't feel really hot, or kind of cool dresses, especially in our summer season and even in the rainy season. And no wonder in the winter season as well. We don't really feel cold. So yeah, actually wearing that kind of blazer and kind of things is not our thing, unless we are in the air-conditioned room, something like that. So we prefer something which is like a cool and comfy for us to survive and to just to wear something which is cool and comfy. So we prefer like that. Yeah, it is actually true. Like you said, we have to consider about the weather condition and stuff whenever we do dress something. Thank you very much for sharing your opinion with us. All right. So
Can I ask another question?
Yes, yeah, we have time for one last question.
Okay, I'm sorry, I took the last question. I'm really curious because sometimes myself, I'm having this kind of experience when you want to go to an event or a special occasion, and it seems that you miss one accessory or you miss one last part, and it seems that it makes you desperate, like, oh no, you don't have much time to buy a new thing, but you need to cope with that situation, but you need to go to that event, and it's like, oh god, this is not my best outfit to go, but I need to go. So how you cope with that situation? Because sometimes, I mean, it definitely made me so desperate. Yeah, so how do you cope with that?
Yeah, that is really interesting, Sister Aziza, because that's something that I used to have in the past. Every time when I have to go to some events, I don't feel satisfied with my outfit. And, I was like, oh my gosh, I should have bought something smarter or more fashionable, and then I feel regret every time. But now, well, how I cope with this is that one tip is after you have wear something, just feel like confident, just tell yourself that you're beautiful, and just, try to have some confidence after you are wearing something and you have no choice but just to go to that event. So yeah, we just have to tell ourselves, maybe sometimes it's a fake one, but yeah, we have no choice just to do it. After just wearing one outfit, put the confident on, and you will see that you are actually beautiful, because this is how I am wearing this dress today, because I don't like it. I mentioned it, right? But in the beginning of my speech, I'm wearing this and I'm giving a speech, but I just told myself that I look beautiful. This is all. Yeah, I think that helps you as well.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sue. I hope I will last desperate.
Can I ask one more question?
Yes, I have to say that please, you can drop it in the chat box, okay? I will answer it to you as well, because now it's almost the time set up. So let me summarize it very quick. To summarize, our life is really short to just wear the boring things, right? So let's be creative, innovative, and let's add some sparkles in your everyday life, everyone. With that, back to you, Toastmaster of the day.